America, Chef John, Ghetto Gourmet. We're going to start on deck a lot now. I just want you to see what I'm doing with my hands. And what I'm making is a chowder. And I've got a chicken breast in a bowl of cold water straight from the freezer. I'm going to trim that up. Got lime. I got cilantro. I got 2 tomatoes, which I'm going to concasse. I got a little red pepper, little onion, and we have. So this is going to be a cream base, so it's like a sauce but a soup. Okay, we got some. The milk is like. Have to use it in a soup right now. Alright, it's on its last day. Sour cream, so I'm not even going to pull it out until I'm ready for it. Sour cream, potatoes, and I'm going to get back to cooking here. And we're going to make a roux-based soup. We're going to make a roux-based soup. So I'm going to build a roux in the pan after I cook off the chicken and all the vegetables, after I season it all. I'm going to concasse the tomatoes in boiling water. I'll show you a short video on that. I'm going to use the juice and the zest of the lemon just to show you guys that. And I'm just making a production today. I'm kind of tired. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to try to make this quick because you guys don't really want to listen to me all the time. You want to see the food. And but I want you to see my cutting board and how I do things sometimes. So we're going for soup cuts, right? You know, and I do all these different kind of soup cuts. And you know, like right there, that's too big for a spoon. But it's an interesting curl. So if I kind of get right down the center of that, kind of on an angle, that's an interesting soup cut. And we got this. I can take that, you know. And then we got a long piece here. And let's take this one really thin. And then I'm going to slice it on a bias. I did that kind of with some of the green peppers. I did them 2 different ways. So now when you get all these different shapes in your spoon when you take a bite. And then the onions, I did the other ones thin, but I'm going to do these different. I'm going to do these just real, like, just shave them off there. And I did that, yeah, with the root on and all that to hold it together, and the skin. I just, you know, a little messy, but it helped it so I could get some really good cuts. And then I get rid of that root section because that's just bitter. And now I take a cut like this and go through this whole stack. I'm even going to flatten it out. A little bit more root there. And then I'm going to put a bias cut, a real shallow one. So these pieces are all like real thin little slivers of onion that are going to wind up in your spoon. So that means that they're going to have a very small impact on the overall bite, right? This is going to have a bigger impact. what we're working with is we got the umami of the chicken, the meatiness, and then we're going to have the heavy fat of the heavy cream, the sour cream, the milk, and then the vegetables. And the vegetables are going to be crowned with cilantro as a flavor. And because cilantro is really powerful. Yeah, it's there's this enzyme I was reading the other day in cilantro that some people can't digest, so cilantro tastes like soap to them, so they think it's the worst thing in the world. I think my niece is stuck with that, because she says, cilantro, I just can't, it just, yeah, maybe she's got that. That's a lot of cilantro. That's a lot of cilantro. Maybe I'll put a little back. Alright. Now I'm going to pick this real quick. Alright, the stems will cook, but I'd rather just have as much leaf as I can. And that's why I tore the bottoms off. So I got I'm like knocking mostly stem, or mostly leaf in this pile already. Little stems, it ain't no big deal, you know what I mean? It's gonna happen. The big ones that are woody like that, you want to get that one. And you know, I let my fingers feel my food, you know, sometimes. And look, like that's all soft. That's hard. Get rid of that, you know. That's hard right there. Get rid of that. But the other stems, they're all soft, you know. That's good for me. Now, I don't want to ruin much of the whole idea of the spiny cilantro. Yeah, see me use the rest of that. I want that kind of like, see the little, how they have like little spines like on the leaf, just, you know what I mean? If I show you a whole leaf, you see how they have they're kind of pretty in themselves in their own way, in their little snowflake design. So I don't want to chop that up too much. I want just like cut through it. All right, so a whole leaf is like a big thing, and then it balls up and it just doesn't cook right. But if I cut through it and put it in at the right time, it's going to be floating within the dish. So I'm going to add the cilantro much later. And now the lemon juice, I can actually, as soon as the chicken is ready, I can start marinating the chicken with lemon juice. Cilantro just at the end, because it's a light green. It's going to break down. So now I'm going to move all these veggies off of here. My board's turned into a mess. Woo! Just got my internet box falling. Alright. So, got that off the board, put that over there. Put the onion over here to go back in the fridge. Got my 2 tomatoes. Gonna start my water boiling. We're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you concasse tomato.